Respected viewers, this is Professor G. Rajkumar, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce, Sacred Arts College Autonomous, Tirupati. In this particular video, we will discuss two important topics in managerial economics. What are those two important topics in managerial economics? The very first one, meaning of managerial economics, and the second, characteristics of managerial economics. After watching these particular video, you will understand the meaning of managerial economics and the characteristics of managerial economics. Before going to the main topic, let's understand the exact meaning of managerial economics by comparing the managerial economics with the economics. How managerial economics differs from economics. Let's compare them for better understanding. The very first one, it is comprehensive and wider scope. Economics, it is a comprehensive and wider scope. Why? Because it is a study of general economic factors. It studies the general economic factors such as production, distribution, consumption of goods and services, demand of the nation. Also, it deals with strategies, tools, policies, practices of an economy. So it is comprehensive and wider in scope because it is a study of general economics. It is a study of general economics, or it studies all aspects of economics. When it comes to managerial economics, it is narrow and limited scope. Why? Because it deals with the individual company or individual firm. So managerial economics deals with the individual or individual companies or individual firm. Economics, it has both micro and macro in nature. Of course, it has both micro and macro in nature. So what do they mean by microeconomics? It is a branch of economics. It studies the behavior of individuals. It studies the behavior of individual company or individual firm or individual person. It deals with the individual person. Macroeconomics, it is contrary to the microeconomics. It deals with all aspects of economic, all general aspects of economic. So macroeconomics is contrary to the microeconomics, which deals with all aspects of economics. So what about in managerial economics? It is essentially macro in nature. It is essentially micro in nature. Why? Because it deals with the individual person or individual's behavior. It is essentially micro in nature. Sometimes microeconomy will have an impact of macroeconomics. Say for example, government may change the taxation policy or wage policy in economy. It will affect the microeconomics. So microeconomics will have the impact of macroeconomics when the economy changes. And third one, it is both normative and positive science. So what do they mean by normative science? Normative science always prescribes what the economy should do or what the economy have to be. It mainly focuses on opinion oriented or ideology or value judgment towards economic development. So it mainly focuses on the ideology or value judgment method. Say for example, if the government raises minimum wages up to 200 rupees in order to save the labor, in this statement the statement deduces that government gives value to the labor. So it is normative science. Always normative science deals with the ideology or value judgment towards economic development. It is a subjective value based from personal perspective. So what about the positive science? Always positive science focuses on the description or quantification or explanation of economic development or expectation. So positive science deals with the measurable economic. Say for example, government has raised the tax. Government has raised the tax up to 2%. So it is measurable. 2% has been increased, and then income or tax amount can be measured. So always the positive science deals with the, as they exist. It describes as they exist. So what about in managerial economics? It is mainly a normative science. So managerial economics always deals with the normative science, which means it prescribes what the economic should be or what the economics have to be. It mainly focuses on the ideology or value judgment towards economic development. Fourth one, it is concerned with the formulation of theories and principles. In economics, normally they will formulate the theories and principles, they will not apply. But when it comes to managerial economics, they will apply the theories and the principles, tools, strategy of both micro and macroeconomics. So managerial economics simply means it is an application of theories and principles of both micro and macroeconomics to solve the problem. So in economics, all the theories and policies, procedure or tools or principles are formulated, but they don't apply. But in managerial economics, it is applied. Finally, fifth one, it discusses the general problems. Since it is a study of general aspect of economics, it discusses the general problem, not prescriptively it discusses. But in managerial economics, it discusses individual's problem. It discusses individual's problem. So these are the difference between managerial economics and economics. In this comparison, we understood that managerial economics always deals with the individual or individual person or individual company or firm. Managerial economics studies the general aspect or all aspects of economy. Now we back to the main topics. What is the meaning of managerial economics? As we already compared managerial economics with economics, we understood the meaning of managerial economics, which is given here. In simple terms, managerial economics means the application of economic theories to solve the problem of management. Simply, managerial economics is an application of economic theories, tools, strategies to solve the problem in the management. It is an application of theories, tools, strategy, methods to solve the problem in the management. Definition. According to McGodkin and Mayer, managerial economics is the application of economic theories and methodology to decision making to solve the problem faced by the both public and private institution. It is same. So McGodkin and Mayer also says that it is an application of theories, tools, strategy to solve the management's problem. So what are the characteristics of managerial economics? What are the characteristics of managerial economics? The very first one, it is microeconomics. As already we studied, as I said earlier, it is micro in nature. It deals with the individual firm or individual company or individual person's behavior. So it is micro in nature. It is normative science. As I said earlier, it is a normative science. It deals with what the management should do and what the management have to do, or it deals with the future planning or policy making or decision making. So normative science, which means it says or it applies the tools and techniques in the present for the future result. So it is it mainly focuses on the ideology and value judgment towards economic development. It is pragmatic, otherwise called practical. Managerial economics is a practical one. No theories, no principles, no tools are formulated here. Already in economics, those things are already formulated. Here in managerial economics, they will practice the tools, theories, and the strategy of both micro and macroeconomics. So it tries to solve the managerial problem in their day-to-day function. So it is practical, it is not theoretical. The next one uses the theory of the firm. Of course, to solve the management's problem, to solve the problem in the management, it uses the theories, strategies, tools of both micro and macroeconomics in order to solve the problem in the management. So it uses the theory to solve the problem. Takes the help of macroeconomics. Of course, microeconomics or managerial economics sometimes will have the impact of macroeconomics. Say for example, business cycle, taxation policy, industrial policy, price and distribution policy of the government, wage policy of the government, anti-monopoly policy of the government will definitely impact the microeconomics. If the business cycle changes, the microeconomics will change, or individual companies there will be changes. If the taxation policy changes, individual company or individual person or individual firm will change the taxation policy. And wage policy, if they bring any changes in the wage policy, of course the industry or firm or company has to change their wage policy. So it is normally microeconomic will have an impact of macroeconomics. Aims at helping the management. Of course, the managerial economics mainly meant for the management, not for the employee. It mainly helps to the management. The place where the decisions are taken, where all the decisions are taken in order to make the business profitable. So managerial economics mainly focuses on the management, or it helps for the management, not the employee. It is prescriptive rather than descriptive. Of course, as I said earlier, it prescribes what the economy have to do, or what the economy has to do. So it always prescribes what the economy should be, or what the economy have to be. It does not describes anything like in positive science. The things are described. In normative science, things are prescribed. Of course, the last one, it is a scientific art. Why? Because all the theories, tools, strategies have proved by various economists or economic veterans or pioneer of economy. Already they have experienced or experimented in the companies, and it has been proved scientifically. So it is a scientific economic, and it should need the heart, like drawing, like dancing, like singing, to learn the economic strategy, or to learn the economics, or to learn the economic tools, pricing policy, strategy. The person need, or the management need, or the economist need skill to learn the managerial economics. So it is an art. It is an art to learn the managerial economics. So which is why it is called, it is a scientific art, scientifically already proved, and it is an art. So the person who is going to learn the managerial economics, he must have the skill. So it is scientific art. I hope that the video is useful to the viewers. If you have any doubt, if you don't understand anything, kindly drop a message in the chat box. I will clarify the doubt. It is my first video in my career. It is my first ever video posted in the YouTube. So if I make any correction, if you want to make any correction, kindly drop a message in the chat box. I will study, I will refer more and post the videos. Thank you. Kindly subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you very much.